I was just talking, but I went over 15 minutes. If you're like this big and bad, like mother, and you want to be a mother and a mother and a mother and a mother, understand what has happened, in the past 30 something years. You know what I'm saying? Understand that you need to focus on a lot more than what you feel to do, during the day, which is just watch movies, lay your ass down, and like do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like me as your son, understanding what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with taking the responsibilities of what's been given to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say no because at the end of the day, I understand that, like, I have 2 arms and 2 legs. There's stuff that needs to be done, and everybody's in a situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm extra. But I also, as an extra, I don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when things are put in front of you and then you're limited in every which way, it's like that kind of stiflement. It's like I don't need to be here. You know what I'm saying? So when I try to like change my address and like move and like whatever's the case and blah blah blah, but you're just thinking about yourself and you just wanna do whatever and blah 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 blah, like, yes, it makes me feel to punch you in your fucking face. But guess what? You are my mother. You are a woman. You have a uterus. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, what your flow or anything like that is like, but at the end of the day, it's like, like, you have, like, stuff going on with you. And with what's going on, like, it's unnecessary, where it's like, yeah, I don't know what just happened, but basically, like, with the whole house situation, like, I don't want to lose necessarily, but I don't want to gain for no reason, so it's like, I'm not trying to keep this a secret, this is what's going on, like, I'm leaving this situation because of how toxic everything is, and if it were up to me, like, I'd kick these people out because my mom doesn't do anything. She just lays her ass down. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else probably paying her phone bill, whatever's the case, watching Netflix movies or whatever. And if you want to do that, then cool. But money makes the world go round. And I'm saying all of this to say that, like, as I'm grown and, I've been given like responsibility, I'm going about this as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? There might be people making noise like, oh, he's just a janitor, oh, he's just a cleaner, but when you look at a generation or generations of people, then people think conveniently. So I leave people to think conveniently, because everyone's situation isn't the same. I may have been in whatever gifted and talented program. This is elementary school. You know what I'm saying? I may have been sent to a freaking Catholic school, for like 6th grade. I may have went to two really cool schools in some freaking foreign country, living with some fat ass who, swears he's more gangster than everybody else. Like, whatever is the case, things take time. It like time goes on. Everybody thinks that they want to compare themselves to me. I'm 22. Okay? This is 2021. I'm 22 years old. There is Google. You know what I'm saying? There are cell phones. There is a webcam. Like, these, like, times have changed drastically and they're still changing. And I don't think people realize that. And if they do, then they hate other people for, like, that fact. But my point in saying all this is I'm not talking subs, in front of a computer, like, whatever, to then meet somebody on the block at, like, 3 o'clock, like what's happening. I'm not trying to, like, talk subs for the purpose of, like, even anyone who might be listening to feel a type of way. But, like, this is my reality, and it's like, I'm trying to do what I can. And applying for these grants and everything like that, like, it's 2 o'clock right now, like, I'm gonna call who I gotta call, like, what I'm saying, like, do what I gotta do, like, I need to pay the security deposit, I was given different impressions, and they were promoting like, mental health as a grandmaster solution, for housing needs and rent and payments. But that's just gonna leave me as a sitting duck. I just need to be stabilized now, with housing, so that I can do better and I can move on. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to see me at the head of a company. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see me, as the founder. They don't want to see me, raking in profits, because I am not them and they are not me. And that's just, it is what it is. Like, I am not gonna be like, oh yeah, well, I'm a company and I did all this work, and then now you stole this company and now you're the new like whatever and blah blah. No, I'm a sole proprietor. You know what I'm saying? Everything is me. Like I understand that the metrics of business is, as a sole proprietor, all technical and financial aspects, run through me. That's how you stay the boss. You know what I'm saying? You only like get an EIN number when it's time to hire other people, basically, for specific tasks, to then document that in separation while you're still like receiving all like profits and things like that. Like people want to get, like people get close to people, you know what I'm saying, just to see how it's done, but it's like the metrics of business is very simple. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the platform of like the internet, it's all about like findability. And I may sound cocky, I may sound like, oh wow, like I'm saying all this now and I don't even have my phone, and I couldn't even run after that person that stole my phone. But it's because like I had to really choose. I'm like, okay, so I just dropped my bag, like where I was laying down, like I was using my bag as a pillow. I didn't run with my bag. You know what I'm saying? Like if I ran with my bag, I would have gotten back my phone. But no, that person robbed me. I went to the precinct, I made a report, and even the precinct is giving me a hard time. So it's like, what? So am I gonna just run everything through court real quick? Like what's gonna happen? And then it's like with the judge, like Lord knows these judges are just people. These judges are just people. You know what I'm saying? The most valuable thing you can get out of a court proceeding is the end result, which is a court order. And like for me, like I've already had experiences with like people twisting around my words and everything like that, so I'm just gonna record these videos and I'm gonna just send it to them, and like this is what I need, and like that's just the reality of the situation. Oh, you need to get paid because you want to take your sweet ass time to then deliberate, and then to think, and then to come to a final determination, and then to ask and inquire and rope other people in, and then you apply to the grandmaster government, for funding and whatever's the case. Let's think ahead, provide you with the invoice, and then like, you know what I'm saying, divide accordingly. Because like I don't want to be wasting more of my life, when there are people who spent like, as they've said, 8 and 9 years in the shelter system, for what? And then people looking at me because I'm more vocal and liberal and literate, and like assertive, when it comes to like the bullshit that people are handing me when they've gone through different things and received different treatment, whatever, when they were in a different time of civilization and societal development. Like, times are changing, so I'm saying all this to say, like, I'm gonna start making these calls and whatever, but I do not need for people to be telling me unnecessary things. That's it. Like, I've been very humble. I've been very, like, observant. I've been very, I've been trying to maintain my solace, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, so switching gears again, because I went through so many different like evolutions of what it is that's going on. Like there needs to be like a modernization of like my current state. But let me just like make these calls.